my production igloo is set up. So this is how it's gonna be. This is the production factory, this is the hangar. I increased the height of these things by half a block because I think this is the right height for the rover to connect here. And then it's gonna have a sorter. These are all cargo containers and they're gonna go into the refineries. So I want cargo containers here so that the ores have somewhere to stay if the refineries are full. Basically the rover is gonna stay here and I'm gonna have glass on the top. Yeah, I think it's gonna look cool, but it's gonna take a lot of resources. I kinda don't want to continue to mine manually. The rover does have a nice quantity of inventory room, which is currently almost empty, just has a little bit of ice. So I think today I'm gonna build a little miner, a flying ship, a miner to be able to bring a little bit more. So let's start. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of resources yet, so I'm gonna have to go and get some iron. Let's see if I have some in the assembler. No, it's completely empty. So nickel I'm good, cobalt okay, I just need a little bit of iron. So let's just grab the rover and get some so that I can build a little flying ship. Yeah, let's just get going. I could also actually retrieve some silver and platinum, since I already have the refinery, to actually do the better tools. Even though, I mean, I'm still gonna use them. I definitely want to use ships, so I think I'm also gonna try to find some silver and platinum. So let's see what they are. Silver, cobalt and silver, 200 meters. Let's mark that one. And I also found some platinum somewhere. There it is, platinum. Okay, so let's grab those two too. But first, let's get some iron. Oh boy. Okay, I hit with the wheel. That's fine. Let's just fly a little bit. I hope he goes back to the ground. Gravity is low, but not that low. Okay.
Full.
Okay, so I got a full rover. Awesome. How much do I got? 9, 2, 3, 9. A little bit of ice. 9. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hopefully this will be the last time that I have to dig manually. That would be kind of nice. So, yeah. Well, now I'm full, aren't I? So I also wanted to go for the platinum and silver. So, is it on the way? Kinda. Let's drop all of this off and then let's go for the rare nodes. And I'm flying into it. Awesome. I increased the strength a little bit on the wheels and it seems like it bounces up even more. So, oh, there you go. Nicely done. Let's just drop it right here. And let's stick everything into the refinery. I turned the basic ones off. They don't need to waste any power. They don't actually waste any power on idle. I was mistaken about that. But okay, I don't need them. This one is much faster. So let's just retrieve it all. And this is the last patch. And it's all in. There you go. I got more than 10k here in the assembler. So let's start making some steel plates. Let's do, I don't know, 200, because I'm gonna need the iron for other components. And let's start making a little ship, because definitely it's gonna be much better. I don't think I need to have a very large ship, just something to get me going. And then later on I might increase the size or something, I don't know. Let's just start by something. There you go, it's connected, so let's raise it up. There you go, so let's make a little base. Start by the cockpit. Let's put the cockpit there. I'm gonna have an O2 generator. Let's go for O2. In this planet I think it also helps have it all the time. So there you go, so I'm gonna have an O2 generator. I was actually considering making a ship, a flying one, to retrieve the ores out of the ground and then just empty it out in this rover. But since the gravity is so low, I think I might be able to actually do a ship to go back and forth between the nodes and the base and not use the rover. The rover will be like a secondary vehicle that I might use to go explore or something like that. So I think I'm gonna go with just this one with full max cargo capacity. So let's go with a large one. Okay, so I think it could be like this, the small ones on the sides and on top, and the large ones on the back. Connected to the side. I think it should be okay. There you go. So I got that thing going. Just drill. And let's see. Let's stick one in the front here. It might obstruct a little bit my view, but I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. And then I would like to have this one's a little bit backwards. And I might actually raise them up like this. So let's grab the connectors. In fact, I think it would be kind of cool if it came from here. So let's have one of these signs here. And then have a drill on this position. On each side. Like this. But it's way too backwards. Isn't it? Yeah. I think I'm gonna bring it forward one more block. There you go. And like this. It's a little bit backwards and a little bit higher. I think that's a good position. Cool. So how many do I got here? 4 tubes and one of these things. And right there. There you go. Okay, 3 drills. I think that should be enough. That's pretty cool. Of course, the cargo container goes a little lower, but I'm gonna have thrusters here. But I'm also gonna need batteries, so the cargos are back there. Where can I put the batteries? Maybe behind the drills. Might be the better spot. They're a little bit better protected. I think here in the middle should be okay. And then I'm just gonna have to balance it out with some thrust power. Because I'm gonna have a lot of weight on the back. But I think it should be okay, because the drills are also heavy. And they're in the front, so maybe it works out. I don't know. So I got the batteries. I'm gonna need thrustage. And since I don't know if the atmospheric thrusters are gonna be good enough, I think I'm gonna go half and half. Let's start putting down thrusters. Let's go one of each. Like this. And let's go for number 7. The smaller ones. And let's use the ions. Kind of like here in the middle. And I'm gonna do the same thing here in the back. I actually have 5 white, so let's put, since this is an atmospheric thing, I'm gonna go more with the atmospheric thrusters, but I think I might need some help from the ions. I don't know. And kind of this way I'm not gonna know if I actually need ions because they're mixed up. Well, I can just turn them off and test it, right? Okay, so let's keep moving. So let's put 1 ion there and a couple of atmospheric. So I'm gonna have 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. I think it might be enough. It might actually be a little too much because the gravity is so low. Let's just add actually a few blocks here. Top of the batteries. Like so. Right there. And let's put an ion in the middle. Same type of thing. There you go. So I got 3 for each side. Yeah, what I'm mostly concerned about is the down thrusters and the front thrusters. Because it's what they're gonna pull me out of the hole and stuff. So I think that's more important. Let's see if I can fit one here in the front. A couple of atmospheric right there. I can. Oh, that's gonna be a good spot for them. Right there. A couple more on each side. And I mean, because I do have 2 large containers, so I prefer to have a little bit too much thrust than not enough. 5, 11 plus 4. I got 15 down thrusters. I think that's enough for down thrust. So front, I'm gonna have 3 on top and 3 in the bottom. I don't think I can place him right now because I have that thing over there. The connector. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot the connector. The connector I think might be here in the bottom, but it's gonna be a little low, isn't it? Oh boy. I never actually had a connector on top and connect to the base like this. It might be kind of cool. I just don't remember if I have a large connector on the top. But I do know that I have one in the back. So I'm gonna remove all these thrusters in the back. And let's put the connector here. There you go. I connect in the back and I can just add the thrusters on the sides here. Like this. And maybe another one here. There you go. So I have one less thruster than I had before. I removed 5, then I put in 4. Yeah, I think the math is going well. Okay, not too shabby. So there you go. What else do I need? I'm gonna need ejectors to suck all of the stone out of the place. And one on each side. 2 ejectors. These ones are not that fast. But I think 2 will be enough. Like this, facing down. They're on the same level, that's awesome. I'm also gonna need camera to see what's going on with the ship. So yeah, let's add 3 full blocks, and I'm gonna put a camera here on the middle so that I can see backwards. There you go. You know what? I'm gonna put them here right in the middle of the ejectors so that I can actually see if they're working or not. And since I'm at it, I think I'm also gonna put one on the top so that I can look up. This way I can control every side. That's nice. Okay, so I guess it's time to start building. So let me just figure out if I have everything that I need. So no, I'm missing the gyroscopes. I think I'm gonna put a couple in front of the thruster. Might not be a good idea. I think I'm gonna put here right in the middle of those thrusters. Let's put them both up there. Okay, and a NOR detector. There you go. So let's recap. Cockpit, 3 drills. These 2 are going into this large container. Everything is connected. I got the O2 generator in the middle. On this side is pretty much the same. I got 2 ejectors coming out of here out of the sorters. I got 2 batteries. I got a lot of thrusters coming down. I got the connector and the camera. All I'm missing is 3 more thrusters on the back, underneath here, pointing forward. And I don't have forward thrust away. No, I do not. Maybe I should add. So for the forward thrust, I think I'm just gonna put all of them back here. And 1 ion. There you go. And I could also add a couple more. I think they're gonna look cool. No, just 1 on top and 1 in the bottom. Couple ion thrusters on each side, connected to the battery. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I could also go for hydrogen engines because I got a lot of ice here. Couldn't I? Of course I could. And I actually didn't think about that before. But the problem is, for the hydrogen engines, I'm gonna need hydrogen tanks, I'm gonna need maybe the engine, and it's gonna take a lot of room, and it's gonna... It will definitely be a good choice because, I mean, there's no shortage of ice. But I think I prefer to go like this, because just a couple of batteries is all I need, and they don't take as much room as everything else would. And I would need a bunch of connectors to connect to all the thrusters and stuff. For now, I think I'm gonna go this way. Later on, I might build a bigger one, hydrogen powered. Okay, let's start building this thing. And I kind of forgot that I could go for the better welder. So let's just see what it takes. Is it silver or platinum or what is it? So let's go here and let's see the number 3. Platinum, cobalt, nickel and iron. And for the grinder, platinum, silver, it's the same stuff. And the drill, yeah, they're all platinum. So I'm not gonna go for the... silver. Let's just go for the platinum and make a better welder. Okay, it's just 1 kilometer away. Awesome. Oh boy, that was close. Okay, there we are. Nice. I mean, I got 2 gyroscopes here on this rover, and it moves very well with the gyros, so I think 2 on that ship is gonna be plenty. Let's see about that, I'm not sure. Let's just get some platinum. And there it is, the sweet platinum. Let's see, do I have an ice hole here? Let's put the ice in the ice hole. There you go. Okay, so I got almost 3k platinum. I'm not sure if it's enough, but I think it's pretty good for now. Hopefully it'll be enough to do at least the welder. So let's get going and get it done. Coming in hot. Brake. Oh boy. There you go. Yeah, let's put the ship on the other side. Let it recharge. Oh boy, that's a big old jump. Let's decrease the power and the strength. Okay, that was the highest. Oh, it stopped like on the dime. Nice. Okay. So this thing is done with iron. Which is awesome. I was putting the platinum. It's probably gonna take a while. So let's see how much do I need for a welder. 0.67. It's not that much. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be a little bit. Okay, that's fine. So let's leave the rest here because apparently the assembly is already full. Let's put it in the front. And there it is. My welder is being done. Do I have enough for this one? No, I only have enough for the welder. Yeah, now it's grayed out, but that's awesome. I got myself a level 3 welder, which is awesome. And keep assembling. Oh, that's great. So let's give it a go. Let's see how good this thing is. Go for a cargo container. Oh yeah. That's a big difference, alright. Oh, that was really fast. Awesome. Nice, the connector is done. So let's go with the battery. Maybe I have for the other one. There you go. All I need is the power cells. Oh, that was great. Seems to be that all the atmospheric thrusters are done. Maybe I could have another down thruster there, here. But okay, it kinda needs airflow, I think. It should be functional. It should be ready to go. So yeah. There it is. It's flying. Okay. It works. Let's leave those blocks there. Let's just give it a little quick test. It goes up, comes down, right, left, back, forward. The gyros. They're not too strong. I think the rover moves a little bit easier with just 2 gyros. But these 2, I think, give me enough movement so that I can control myself. Because if it was a little bit faster, I could just bang in the walls of the mine. So I think like this should be okay. 15,000. Just 15,000. I thought it would be more. Oh yeah, but this is a small grid. So the medium ones, how much do they take? 3,000. So yeah, it's 5 times more. So I got 3 mediums. I got about 12,000, a little bit more. Here I got 30,000. Yeah, it's a good improvement. It's a good improvement. So in fact, I think I'm also going to use the iron thrusters, but let's try to get some gold. Is that the only one? I think it is. So let's go for the gold and try to do those iron thrusters. Let's call this a miner. How about that? Very original name. Let's set up the sorters. Where are the sorters? There they are. Let's give him a group. Let's give him whitelist and let's look for the stone. There it is. And so it's gonna whitelist and drain all the stone, and the second one is gonna do the same. There you go. And then let's go for the ejectors, which should be around here somewhere, and let's tell them to collect all and throw out. So only the stone will come through the ejectors, so this should work. So the problem that I had before, where I used P to park the rover and I disconnected the connector, could be solved with this, because I think if I have this thing on the tool belt, I can just park it and not disconnect the connectors. I think this might be the solution. Okay, I'm actually not gonna put it here. I just wanted to see if it actually works. So the other thing that I would like is the cameras. So let's put them all here. Camera down. It's down. This one is back and this one is up. Nice. There it is. I got power for 10 minutes though. Yeah. Not sure if it's gonna be enough. I think I'm gonna put it to recharge. And in fact, let's just build a little connector here. This is a conveyor junction, so I'm just gonna have a line coming upstairs. I think I'm gonna use this one, not the reinforced one. It's indoors, so it should be fine. I'm just gonna put a little junction here so that it creates an air tightness in this place. Yeah, I don't need to be crammed up, so let's just put it like here, and then a little connector. And I should be able to start charging the ship. There you go. Just need a little bit more steel tubes and plates. And there it is. So I'm gonna add the other parts too. I think I might just build them. Otherwise, this might break by mistake. But let's see if I can just already start charging the ship. So the camera is underneath. Yeah, that's... And it's pretty cool that even in the camera we have the artificial horizon, which helps quite a bit. Let's just connect it right there. And there it is. Awesome. And let's put it to recharge. And let's see if it works. I just want to make sure. Let's check the batteries. Fully recharged in 14 minutes. Awesome. So I think I'm just gonna complete this tube to make this a little bit more secure. And with this welder is a pleasure. Of course, I need the materials. So I'm good on iron. I'm kinda. Cobalt, silicon, nickel. Yeah. Let's get some gold with the ship. And I think it's a little bit high. I think on the second block it will be a little bit better. But okay, for the time being, it's where it's gonna stay. Should be fine. Fully recharging in 3 minutes. Okay, it's time to lift off. Recharge. 5. Let's get it going. Ready to mark the gold. There it is. Oh yeah. I like it. Let's see how it behaves when it's full. And this thing goes pretty fast. So let's actually put the velocity here in the middle screen. I kinda like to watch it there. It's a little bit easier for me. So top center screen. Let's go for the velocity. There you go. So this way it's right on the middle of the screen. It's a little bit easier for me to see. And I'm right on top of it. There you go. So let's see how this thing... Yeah, I kind of forgot to put 3 more thrusters in the front. Facing forward. So let's see where's the gold here. There it is. Okay, let's back it out. It was kind of in this direction. Let's give it a go. Let's collect some ice. And let's see if it actually is going into the generator. Or if I have to put it manually. It is. Okay, so I got some ice, so now let's just right click this thing. I feel like the one in the front is taking the brunt of the force, and it's kind of slowing me down. This might have been a mistake. I think it would be better if all 3 drills were at the same level to help each other, because I kind of feel stopped by the ground because only this drill is going forward. So I might just do that little arrangement, just extend these drills here, maybe a couple more tubes, so they are all in the same level. But for the time being, let's just keep going, because I spotted the gold somewhere. There it is. Okay, I still don't see it, but let's see how the hole is. It's a nice hole with just groundbreaking drilling without collecting stuff. It makes a really nice hole. Okay. Let's just stop the dust. Let's see if I already reached it. I did. Okay, let's start collecting this sweetness. Yellow sweetness. And I kind of remember about something. The swords should be sucking out the ice, not the stone. There's no stone on this planet, so let's change it up. I gotta go for the swords. So yeah, I messed up. This shouldn't be stone. This should be ice. There you go. And I hope it doesn't suck up the ice from the O2 generator. So let's check. Still got some ice in the cockpit. And it's getting the ice out of the cockpit. Okay, so he got rid of the ice that was in the cockpit. And I want to see if he got rid of the ice in the O2 generator. He didn't. So he bypasses the O2 generator, which is awesome. I didn't know about that. So I can just get rid of all the ice in the rest of the ship, even though it's actually connected to the O2 generator. That's awesome. Oh yeah, get in there. Get all the gold. One thing that I forgot was spotlights, to actually see a little bit better. But okay. Yeah, definitely feel like I'm a little bit heavy now, so I'm gonna try to back out of here, because I think I'm gonna need the 3 thrusters in the front that I forgot. Yeah. Otherwise it's gonna be a little tricky to get out of the hole. That's awesome. I think it's working well. Very nice. And I totally don't need the ion thrusters, but I definitely need the 3 more thrusters here, pointing forward. Okay, let's just give it some time. Still going. I'm considering adding more ejectors because it sucks out a lot of ice. Yeah, it's taking a while. So, okay, this was a good proof of concept. So let's go back to base and drop this gold off. I think I'm gonna drop a few deuces in my base because it's still going. Holy moly. My ship has diarrhea. Jesus, man. Still got ice in you. Holy moly, that took a while. Yeah. So I need more thrusters and maybe a couple more ejectors. And I'm going a little bit fast. Oh yeah, I just passed through my base. There it is. Few changes have to be done, definitely. I'm gonna bring these drills a little bit forward, so they're at the same level as this one. I'm gonna add 3 more thrusters pointing forward. And I'm actually considering removing this ion here, or I'm gonna keep it and actually build it up. The up thrust, I think it was okay, so I think I'm just gonna keep the sorter there. I'm just gonna remove the ejectors. To keep it at the same level, I think I'm gonna put them here, like this, sideways. And it drops a little bit of ice each time, so I don't think it's gonna damage the battery or nothing. I think it should be fine. It should just drop, so it should be okay. Let's do the same thing here. Okay, I need steel plates, but before I go, let's remove these drills. I might have room for them. There you go. And do I have the interior plates? I still have some interior plates, so let's add a couple of tubes here. Has to be 3. It's a bit far away. Well, just 1 block behind, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Doesn't have to be perfectly in line. I think it's already gonna help. So let's add the drills again. Yeah, it's almost level. I think this way it keeps some design a little bit backwards. I think it's gonna work. All components successfully withdrawn. Awesome. Let's see if that's the case. There you go, these are done. And we're done. Okay, nice. I just have to set it up again. And the last thing is the thrusters. So, do I have steel plates? No. Since I already have the gold, let's try it with iron. These blocks I'm gonna remove, so they're not in front of the thrusters. And I think this drill is far away enough from the thrusters to not be a problem. And I'm gonna remove this one out of here and put an atmospheric here on top, in case the iron ones don't work very well. And it's producing the thruster components, which is awesome. Of course, I have to manually bring the gold. Still doesn't have a connection, but for now it should be fine. And there we go. Nice. There you go. So let's give it a little test. Let's see how it works with these ion thrusters. A little bit sluggish to stop. Yeah, and the ship is empty. So I don't think the ion thrusters are doing much. Yeah, they must be better in the atmosphere. Outside the atmosphere. Yeah, so I think I'm actually gonna switch them around for atmospheric thrusters. I don't think they're doing much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put 3 atmospheric, because in case I want to go out and mine an asteroid, I'm gonna go with a bigger ship. This is not big enough to go to pay for the trip. So once it's time to build a mining ship for asteroids, I'll use these ones. But for now, let's just put in the atmospheric ones. 3 more, I think, should be enough. By the same token, I think I'm gonna remove these ones, because they're just adding weight and using up resources. Okay, I didn't damage the battery. Let's check, and let's see, should I add more atmospherics? I think I'm just gonna add another one here pointing backwards. And there you go. So what do I got going on? 5 backwards. I got 2 upwards. I got 2 for each side, left and right. In fact, yeah, I got 2 ions here. Let's remove one and put atmospheric. 3 to each side. I think it's gonna help. I also felt the ship not moving very fast sideways. So this is gonna be the last setup. 5 to the back, 2 up, 3 to each side, 6 to the front, and down I got 4 plus 6, I got 10 down. I think that's gonna work. Nicely done. My mining ship is done, and I'm gonna start harvesting right away, because I'm gonna need a lot of resources to complete this thing. And at least I got the refinery working, which is awesome. And I'm gonna complete the hangar too, to put in the rover, and then I can just turn that little igloo into a proper medical room, which is gonna be great. I'm gonna have a little entrance here. Yeah. First things first, let's complete this thing. I'm gonna enclose this with windows, I'm gonna pressurize it, and I'm also gonna use some hangar doors here. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.